about chess, I realize that one of the things that I'm going to notice is that there are strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats all over the board. But today I'd like to focus on strengths. I don't want to get a bias on strengths. I don't want to, get in mind that we don't have to look at weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. No, but I would like to have just a kind of a laser focus on where your opponent is strong and where you're strong, and see how you can make use of that information. So let's focus on the idea of where you're strong. One of the things that I believe is strong is having a good opening. There are many openings for chess. This is an opening that I've chosen at this time to use, where I get everything out of the back row, and I don't often succeed at getting everything out of the back row. But as I progress toward that goal, I'm ready for the mid game and the end game. So a strength, even as we move forward, each piece is strong on the opponent's side. That's well protected. This piece is not protected, so that's not a strength. This piece is protected. So if I were to threaten that piece and threaten another piece at the same time, it could be a problem for my opponent. I'm continuing to develop everything as a strong way. Now, this piece is protected, and it's no longer, a weakness. It's a strength now. The king moving, I can't imagine that being a strength. That to me was a weakness, but this is strong over here where the, excuse me, where the rook and the knight and the bishop and the queen, the other bishop, the knight. This is all very strong here. So that's a strong point. But it's a temptation to try to break it apart. There's a weakness here. So I'm going to move this knight as a position of strength. And now the opponent moved the queen here and there. So I can very easily fork the queen and the rook. A very powerful and favorite move of mine. Now, in order to attack one of my strengths, because my queen is well protected by the king and by this bishop, the knight moves here, hoping that I won't notice that the knight has moved, and then I'll be able to take a queen. But he would take a queen as well. Now, I would come away a knight ahead, but I'd rather not do that. So we'll just go ahead and take the knight, since the knight did not move in a position of strength. And then I noticed that if I could move here, then I would be able to fork the queen and the king. So if the king and queen don't move right now, I'll be able to fork both of them. Well, they did. They moved like that. So that, they should have. They really shouldn't take a terrible risk like that. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and castle so that I have a position of strength here. I'm strong here. I'm strong there. I don't want to jeopardize this diagonal here, because I want to get my knight out of the way. And so I did. I don't see anything to do except to continue to retreat with my knight. Oh, look, if the king and queen stay like that, I can fork them. A pawn came and is jeopardizing my bishop. But I would rather take this move and lose my bishop and come away with the queen. That's one reason I think the knight is one of the strongest pieces on the board. Look at this. In a very few moves, I have been able to make things better. Now, I could go here and pin the queen against the king, and I lose that, and then I lose that. But I come away with my knight. I really like having my knight. Now I don't have a decent way to extract my knight. That's okay. That'll come. So this knight here moved out of their little, he had a bastion of strength here, a powerful, citadel of pieces. But the king was here, so really wasn't a good idea to have all that going on. So let's see what can I do. So if I go here, I'll threaten the king, but it's free to move here. If I go here, I could, threaten the king from there because my knight is there, and I would have check over all these pieces, and here, but not there. Actually, yeah, not there. So if I go here, Either way, he can still move to this spot, and I won't be able to take this pawn. So it's not a perfect thing, but this is a position of strength. You know what? I just realized I can go here because it's protected from my knight. Let's see what he does now. So he goes here. What can I do from a position of strength? I would like to see if I were to go here with my queen, he would still have this area here. So I'm going to move my rook here and possibly have a really good chance of an early checkmate. So he went there and threatening my queen and threatening a lot of things, actually. So I'll go here. He'll have to move, and then I'll be able to take his knight with my rook or queen. Oh, look at that. Checkmate. So by keeping the king on the run with my strong pieces and my strong moves, while keeping, I don't want to get super duper bias on that and get an incomplete picture of playing chess. I don't want to overlook the entire SWOT thing, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. But I wanted to focus just on strengths for this particular game. Please let me know. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for your comments and your engagement. It's just amazing the support that I receive from you. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll check you later.